educated lawyer Lee Kuan Yew. Ever since he came to power, he's worked for merger, which he sees as the only solution to Singapore's problems. Many think he loves power. Lee denies this.
I don't love the sensation of power, not because I'm a wonderful fellow, but it so happened that I was brought up differently. I have got different likings. I like golf. I like beer. I drink a bottle of beer, makes me feel relaxed in the evening. I have a game of golf over a weekend, and golf has been very helpful. I play golf with the Tunku. The Tunku has decided many an important matter in between important parts. And what's all this sensation of power about? I don't live in a big house. I don't have a big car. And I get less money as Prime Minister of Singapore than I was getting. You can ask the income tax boys.
Mr. Lee, in your view, why do the communists oppose the merger between Singapore and Malaya?
Well, simply because after merger, it is quite obvious that power will rest more in the 11 states of the Federation than in the one state of Singapore. And the 11 states of the Federation are quite clearly anti-communist in their policy and keeps on supporting a government which is quite clearly anti the communists.
What tactics do you expect the communists to adopt?
Well, my view is first they try to play it constitutionally, soft, like I've been explaining. They mount a general antipathy towards the government, keep on saying it's discredited, it's lost support, and they issue statements every day, pass resolutions amongst themselves, government must resign, government must resign. Meanwhile, mount a little bit of industrial agitation in quarters which are not directly attributable to them, English-speaking teachers, English-speaking clerks, sales boys, sales girls, and so on. Then that doesn't work. Well, arouse a great deal of unhappiness, generally in the Chinese community and in the immigrant community, the Indians also saying, second-class citizenship. We're all going to sell out our rights to the Malays. That will also not work because we are not going to sell out anybody. Nobody is going to lose his citizenship. Nobody is going to lose any of the rights he's got. Everybody's going to get something more. So they will fail. And in the last resort, they go back to the traditional barricades. The mass demonstration, black flags, protest meetings, a lot of heat and dust generated amongst themselves, whilst I hope the peace-loving population will quietly, try and tell the neutrals, don't be silly, let's stay out of all this. And then cars get overturned again, stones are thrown. I don't know. That's up to them to decide. But, these are things which I would say are all on the cards, and those in authority who have to look after the safety of the people of Singapore and the livelihood of Singapore have made the necessary precautions against all eventualities.